team, I hope you are all well. Welcome to a new week's reading vlog. This week's reading vlog is going to go from Monday to Friday. I'm doing this a little bit backwards because it's Friday now, but there's a reason for it. So this is going to be going from Monday to Friday, and I will get on with the rest of the vlog in a second so that you can see what happened this week. But to start off with, a company called Zimph reached out to me and asked me did I want to work with them. They would send me 2 products in exchange for me reviewing them on here for you guys. So I will also leave a link to them down below. There is also a discount code for you down below as well, which I will speak to you about in a second. But to start off with, Zimph are a professional online eyewear store that are located in the States, but they do deliver all over the world. So I would recommend going checking them out. There is a place where you can take a picture of your face and place the glasses on your face as well and try that out so you can see whether or not they will suit you. And I managed to get myself 2 pairs, and I'm really excited to unbox these for you. I don't have a prescription in my glasses. I do, but it's very minimal, like completely nominal, to the point that I didn't get these with a prescription. My optician actually didn't want to give me glasses in the end, but they've given me them on the basis that I suffer with migraines. I'm on the computer all day for work and also reading when I get home from work, and I also suffer with my eyes are that light of a blue that I suffer with when driving in the dark. Basically car headlights look like they're always on full beam to me, so I have to be really careful with that as well. So my original glasses from Specsavers are basically covering all of those things. These glasses are blue light blocking. They don't have a prescription in them for me. They are just blue light blocking glasses, and I'm really excited to try them out. I'll be able to put them on when I'm using the computer, when I'm reading on my Kindle, when I'm watching telly at night and stuff, things like that. So I'm really excited about these, and I cannot wait to try them on for you. I did go for a different shape than I usually would, so you've probably seen me before with my glasses on. One of the pairs of glasses go for a very similar shape, just a different colour. Another pair goes for a very different shape. So I don't know how this is going to work out, but I thought this was an opportunity to try a shape that I haven't tried before and see how this looks on my face. So let's get into unboxing these and showing you exactly what they look like. So this first pair is Hephaestus. I think that's how you pronounce that. I will write it here for you, but I will leave a link to both of the sets of glasses that I got as well down below so you can check them out. So when you open the box up, it looks like this, and inside you get a little, I think this is like a how to look after your glasses brochure type thing, and then I also got a couple of discounts as well. However, the discount you will be getting down below will be much more significant than those, so I will again visit that towards the end of this. But these ones I went for in clear. So this is the set of glasses that basically is a very similar shape that I would normally go for, just a very different colour. My glasses are usually quite dark. I have a tortoise pair and a black pair. So these are clear, and we'll see how they look on. I'm not sure how these are going to go. Oh, okay. I feel like the darker pair usually look better on me actually than a clear pair, but you know, don't hate them. Definitely the same shape as my original glasses that I usually wear, but yeah, they look alright. Very sturdy, very good quality indeed. They have this little detail as well on the arms, which is really nice, and they have like a gold detail in here as well where the fixing is. So yeah, nice, good start. And then my second pair are Rhea in tortoise, and this is the pair that I'm not too sure about. I don't know how they're going to look on me because they are a different shape than I would normally go for. I would usually go for like this shape of glasses. So let's see how these look. Similarly, with this pair of glasses and my original 2 pairs of glasses, the bridge for the nose, you know where this will sit on your nose, looks like this. It's just a plastic one, whereas these other ones have the you know, these bits on them, and I'm not used to these, so we will see how these go. But I'm really excited to try these on. I'm also nervous, but let's see. Ooh, okay, nice. They've got like the little kitty ear thing, and I really love them. Oh, I like them a lot. See, my original pairs have like quite a thick dark frame on them, so I didn't know how these would look on me because they've got like a, you know, a smaller frame on them, a thinner frame. Oh, I like them a lot. Very nice. Yay, I'm really happy with these actually. Very nice indeed. Really good quality. I am living for these glasses. gonna leave these on, I think. Okay, awesome. So the codes I will leave down below if you want to go and check them out. I will leave links to both of these sets of glasses as well if you want to check these ones out. You are more than welcome to do so. Both of these sets of glasses come in different colours as well. So the codes that you are given, the code is just Steph, and you will get 50% off frames and 20% off lenses with this code. You can get these in prescription as well, so don't panic about that. If you do have like a heavier prescription that mean you need to get prescription glasses, you can get prescription. They also do different types of things as well. You can get them with the blue light blocking, you can get them without the blue light blocking. They do other different bits with your glasses as well. So yeah, if you want to go and check them out, I will leave a link to them down below so you can do that, and I will leave my discount code down below and links to both my pairs of glasses as well if you want to go and check those out. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Good morning, team. In fact, I think it's the afternoon at this point. No, not quite. It's 25 to 12 on Monday. So I am starting a new reading vlog. This is only going to go till Friday on the basis that it's Becca's Bookopoly-thon on Saturday and Sunday. So we'll be starting a new reading vlog for that one on Saturday. This week's reading plans. Overall, I don't have any specific plans. As usual, I'm at my parents' on Tuesday and Thursday. Matt and Tara are coming for tea tonight. So yeah, I have an extra evening. Well, I kind of do, but kind of don't. I end up staying, if I go to theirs for tea, I end up staying longer than if they come here for tea, because they've obviously then got to travel back and get Thomas in the bath for a certain time. So kind of have like extra time in the evening tonight, rather than when I go to theirs on a Thursday. When I usually get back, I end up sticking a movie on rather than reading. So hopefully that will give me some extra time. But I want to finish Night Shadow by Sebastien de Castell. I'm currently on page 408, so I've got less than 200 pages left of this to read. And apparently the worst part of this will be coming up very, very soon. So I'm a little bit nervous about that, but I'm looking forward to finishing this off. And then to continue with this series, I want to pick up Saint's Blood this week as well. So this is like 550 odd pages rather than 600, so it's like 50 pages less. But yeah, I really want to carry on the series because I'm like proper in the zone now, so I really want to try and carry on the series. I don't by any means think I'm going to be able to pick up Tyrant's Throne this week. We only have 4 days, but it would be really nice to finish this and then get through this if at all possible. So fingers crossed I can nail that, because then it would be awful to have to put this down for Bookopoly-thon for the weekend. So fingers crossed I can do this, but we will see. This is on Bookopoly's TBR, my Bookopoly's TBR. This is not, but I didn't get to it last month, unfortunately. So I'm really looking forward to continuing on with this. This series follows a group of guys called Falkio, Kest and Brasti. I always want to get their two names mixed up and I don't know why. And basically they used to be part of the Greatcoats, who used to work for the king, essentially. They were like the king's men who used to send them out to do his work, you know, like collect money off people and things like that, but in a nice way. And basically when the king died about 5 years ago, the Greatcoats kind of disbanded and these three stuck together, and they're now kind of like bodyguards for higher up people. And they get themselves in a little bit of bother in the first book and go on an adventure, and things just kind of go from there. And I'm really enjoying this series so far. This follows on directly from the first book, so I can't tell you anything about it because it will spoil it. But I just really love this series. Also, the narrator's fantastic. His name is Joe Jameson, and he does an incredible job of giving all of the characters their own personalities, and I just love him a lot. So I'm really loving this one. I'm really enjoying the fact that we're getting to see Kest a little bit more in this one. I was saying this to Jade the other day because this is her favourite series, and this is her favourite in the series as well, I think. And I was saying to her the other day that I love that we get to see Kest a little bit more in this one, because in the first one his vocabulary kind of consists of shut up Brasti and also Falkio, like questioning him, Falkio, and also giving Falkio stats on whether or not they're going to win the fight. So it's nice to get a little bit more out of him during this book, which is great. But yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing on with this series, and that is my plan for the week. So I'm going to bring you along on the journey. I wasn't sure whether I was going to film this week because it's only going to be 4 days, but no, it's not. It's going to be 5. What am I talking about? Monday to Friday is 5 days. But I might as well, because you guys probably might be interested in my thoughts on the rest of this series, so I might as well bring you along for the show. So yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing on with this series and letting you know my thoughts. But yeah, I shall chat to you when I've got an update for you. Okay, hello, it is Thursday and I wanted to give you a quick update. I know it's been a couple of days and I haven't said anything again, and this is finishing tomorrow, so I wanted to give you a quick update. Last night I finished Night Shadow. I was reading this with my patrons. I did some sprints last night with my patrons, so I finished this last night and I loved this. This is now my favourite book of the year. This was fantastic. I can't tell you too much about what happens in this because it's the second in the series, but I have briefly mentioned what this series is about on Monday. This became quite torturous further on in the book and did make me squirm a little bit, more so because of the torture apparatus than anything, like what was actually used to do the torturing, and also actually a little bit because of the actual physical torture that was done. But yeah, this was fantastic. I gave this 5 stars, but it got a 9.71 on CawPile, so it was so good. 10s and 9s across the board. The only difference was on atmosphere. It got a 10 rather than 9, which Traitor's Blade got a 9. Just on the basis that that torture scene did make me physically squirm and feel a bit sick. So the atmosphere in this was fantastic. Really, really loved it. Highly recommend this series. It's so good. I immediately wanted to pick Saint's Blood up, and this has put me right back in a reading mood again as well. So I'm really grateful that that's what's happened. And then instead of picking Saint's Blood up, because I knew obviously it's gotten to like Wednesday night last night before I even finished that book, I knew I wouldn't get through Saint's Blood before Bookopoly starts this weekend. So I ended up picking up a arc that I've got from NetGalley, and it's called The Kings of Kearney, I think that's how you pronounce it, and it's by Nevessa Allen. So I'll show a picture of it here. This cover is beautiful. Said man is gorgeous. This is a steamy motorcycle romance, essentially. It comes out on the 15th of June, so I'm pretty early with reading this one, but I just wanted to pick something up that was reasonably short and fast-paced, which this definitely is. I got to 44% last night, so, and I finished this and signed off from my sprints at just before midnight. So I was up till 3:30 reading this, 44% in, really enjoying it so far, and I am looking forward to continuing on with this one. I reckon it's going to be like a 4-star, but I'm having a great time with it. The smut is on point as well. Really, really good. So yeah, really enjoying this one. It was a real random choice last night. I was going through my Kindle and I was like, what could I pick up that's dead easy, dead quick? It's like 255 pages and it's going really, really fast. So that's what I decided to go for. So really enjoying that so far, and I'm going to continue with that this evening. And then tomorrow my plan is to just sit and watch the whole of Drive to Survive. That's it. That's literally my plan tomorrow. Watch that, check out Becca's restock at 6 o'clock on Grace and Honey, and then sleep until about 1:45 midnight, and then get up, start my day ready for Bookopoly. But yeah, that's it. That's my update for you. My battery's dying. This was a long update, but maybe it will make the vlog a little bit longer and a bit more entertaining. I don't know. I will come back and give you an update when I finish Kings of Kearney and let you know what my thoughts were. But so far, really, really loving it. Highly recommend. Haven't read a steamy MC book before, so maybe this is opening new doors for me. I kind of like the MC vibes. So yeah, really enjoying it so far, and I will check back in with you later.
I don't wanna let you down. It's the only thing I think about every morning. You know my life ain't figured out, but I promise if you stick around it'll never get...
Yeah, I can do this. Took to season 3 to get that board. Very professional, haven't done that before.
Roll cameras.
Yeah, that's right. And I say it in Spanish.
We look athletic, dynamic, intelligent.
Never held one of these things before. Always seen in the movies. Drive to Survive, Season 3, my one and only take. Action.
Okay, hello. It's currently Friday afternoon and I have just finished my book, which is The Kings of Kearney. I friggin' loved this book. I thought it was so good. I thought it was going to come out at a 4-star. I was like, I really need to be a bit more strict with my rating. Core Pile really helps with this, but I need to be a bit more strict with my rating when it comes to romance, because I love romance and I just fall straight into a book and I'm like, I friggin' love this book. I come out of it feeling really, really good. And then within a couple of days, I've kind of forgotten a little bit what happens. So I need to be a bit more strict with my romances. If it's something that's going to stick with me, like for example Chloe Brown or Danny Brown or Eve Brown, those books kind of stick with me because I really friggin' love the representation in them. Similarly, The Bride Test has always stuck with me. I really enjoyed that book as well, and The Kiss Quotient. So I do need to be a bit more careful because I like throw my 5 stars around when it comes to romance. So on that basis, I was thinking that this was going to be like a 4-star, like a high 4-star. Anyway, I've rated it and it has come out of 5. Let me explain. I loved this story. This is like a MC story, so we're following a motorcycle club. We're actually following a girl that works in the bar for a motorcycle club. So we're following Krista, who's been working in this bar for about 3 months now. She's only been in Kearney for about 3 months, and she's gone to this town because her grandmother has Alzheimer's and this has one of the best care home facilities. So she's put her grandmother in this care home facility. She's working in a local bar that is owned by this MC club. Now, she's had the hots for one of the guys in there called Jacob since she started working there, essentially. And one night they end up doing the deed, having a one-night stand, but it turns out that there's other stuff going on here. It turns out that this care home might not be as clean as she thinks it is, and Jacob is letting her in on this and letting her know what's going on, and basically asking for her help. Now, things go down. I can't tell you any more than that really, because it will spoil things. However, this MC essentially focuses on vets, so war vets essentially, and all of their members are vets. They are like ex-forces and everything, including Krista. She is ex-forces and she's basically ended up with, she now has a disability. She ended up in an accident, which means that her leg, one of her legs now, is essentially kind of pinned and plated. It's almost like a mechanical leg essentially. So it's got a lot of damage to it externally, but also internally. She kind of walks with a limp and she doesn't take much care of it, to be perfectly honest with you. She kind of treats herself almost like she's completely fine and she could take on the world and all the rest of it, whereas in reality she does need to realise the fact that maybe sometimes she does need a bit of help, or maybe she does need to take a bit more care of herself, or maybe she couldn't, you know, back herself up as much as she thought she could. However, this is kind of like a journey that we go on with her. So there is some disability rep in here, and I really loved that. It's not Own Voices review, but I really loved how that was portrayed, and I thought it was really done well. And I just loved the strong female character within Krista. Like, she was just really, really determined. She just knew exactly what she wanted and she went for it. She took no bullshit, despite the fact that Jacob is he comes across as quite mean. You don't want to cross him. He's a bit of a bastard. So people tend to kind of stay out of his way a little bit, whereas Krista was like, you know what, if I want something from this guy, I'm gonna fucking tell him. And she took no shit essentially, and I just really loved that dynamic between the both of them as well. She really made him come out of his shell a little bit, and I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed some of the other characters that we came across as well. Nina, who is Krista's best friend who works in the bar, she was great. And I also loved Eva, I think she was called, who is Daniel is the guy that runs the MC that Jacob's a part of. His wife is Eva. She was a very strong character as well. And then also Jennifer, who is Jacob's mum. Extremely strong female character. Similarly, Krista's gran, Izzy, so many character names I'm throwing at you right now, was incredible. I loved her. She has Alzheimer's, which is why she's in the care home. I think I've already just mentioned that. But she's fantastic. We come across her more on her good days than we do on her bad days. I think we have like one scene where she's having a bad day, but the rest of the time she seems to be having pretty good days, which is awesome, because we really get to see where Krista kind of gets her snarkiness and her strong independent womanness from, and it's from her grandmother. She is cool as shit. Like, I would love to sit down and have a chat with her. She's the coolest person. So I just really enjoyed this book. There were so many things going on, and I honestly went into it thinking that this was just going to be a trashy but enjoyable, steamy MC romance novel. And it's not. It's so much more. There is a storyline to it. There is a plot to it. I can't tell you too much of it because it will spoil it, but it's really, really good. And I kind of really want more from these characters and from this town and from this storyline. Like, even if we followed different characters, I really kind of want more from it. I hope she turns this into a series because it was really, really good and I had a really good time with it. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. 5 stars. It was fantastic. So that's 2 books that I've managed to read this week. I know it's not a lot, but I managed to finish Night Shadow, which I gave 5 stars, and also read The Kings of Kerny, which I gave 5 stars. So 2 really good books that I had a really good time with. I really enjoyed myself this week. It was a great reading week. And yeah, and I've also got my new glasses on. Again, naturally, because I just filmed that first clip that was in the beginning of the vlog. Obviously, I look the exact same. So yeah, that was everything from this week. I don't know how long this vlog's going to be. I don't think it's going to be that long. I'm really sorry. But obviously the beginning of the week I just didn't really read anything. And then in the last like 3 days I've read a bunch. So, which is good because it's firing me up for Bookathon, which starts in a handful of hours, less than 12 hours now. So I'm really excited. I cannot wait. And yeah, I am hyped. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this reading vlog and I shall see you again in the next one. Bye for now.